Hello everybody, how's it going? And welcome to just a video. I did some pickups today and just kind of want to go through them with you and show them off. None of them have been tested yet. I will throw up my usual cool pictures of the new stuff that's available and whatnot, but I want to go through it before I test it just to show you guys. Some of the stuff obviously doesn't need to be tested and will just be for sale. Like there's a statue and books and stuff like that, right? You don't need to test books so long as it doesn't look like there's torn pages. There probably isn't. I've gotten some pretty gnarly guidebooks and stuff in the past. A really nasty copy of the Earthbound strategy guide once with Earthbound, and it was pretty gnarly, but it was intact, but barely. So it may as well have just hole punched it, put it in another binder. It would have presented better than the state that it was in. Still though, it's Earthbound book, right? Like you could literally just have the loose pages of that, so long as it was complete. Somebody will still pay you like almost $100 for the damn thing. So I don't know. People are crazy with the Earthbound stuff, man. Behind me is all my and my soon-to-be wife's stuff. So her desk is there with all of her stuff on it, including her D&D character right there. She's a Luxodon, and then her logo for her business is right there. You can kind of see she does like pixelation stuff, 3D printing, which is what's in the corner right there. So like figures and stuff for printing, as well as other geeky stuff, buttons. She's doing all the Pentagon buttons and stuff, so she's pretty busy with that kind of stuff. And then my shit's right there. So my small little computer desk, I'm hoping to get a bigger one that will take over like this whole, because right here that you can't see is a bookshelf. And I want to take that bookshelf, move it over there, and then have a desk that goes the whole corner. But that's later on down the road when I have some extra cash to be able to do that. So, but for now, just got my dual screen set up and stuff. It's on the One More Level page on Facebook. And that's it. I have a Razer keyboard for those of you that want to ask. See with the mouse. It's a Razer. I don't remember. It was a tournament edition of something, and it was on sale, and it was a really good deal. So I picked it up, and it's been a great mouse. And then just a Steel Series mouse pad. So that I picked up very recently because my old mouse pad was just getting really gnarly. So decided, why not? It's like $15 for like just your basic Steel Series pad. It's all I need, right? I might get one of those bigger matte ones later on. But anyway, enough chatting and garble and warble and stuff. Let's get into what I got today. So I have some stuff on the chair beside me. I have some stuff down below me, so if I'm leaning in and stuff, sorry. That's just the way it is. Speaking of Steel Series, I actually managed to pick up this today. It's a Steel Series mousepad. It's in pretty damn good shape. It needs a bit of a cleaning, but that's easy enough to do with these old mousepads. But like it's in good shape. There's no tears, there's no rips, there's no stains, which is important. Nice mousepad. But yeah, that'll definitely one once it's fully cleaned up and stuff. Will go up. But it's a nice mousepad. It's a really nice mousepad. Let's see. Got a couple of PC games and stuff going around. I picked up this one just because it's really funny and I want to try it out. It will be for sale, but I want to try this one out. The Fat Princess Fistful of Cake. Just reminds you of like Marie Antoinette or something, right? It's for PSP, but it's really funny. And it was the name that caught me. Like, you know what? I'm going to pick this up. So, whatever. It's pretty sweet. So, yeah. Cool little game. Probably not worth anything, but that's okay. I really just bought it because it was funny. So I'm gonna move some stuff around. Something else too before we get into it. Business cards. Actually got business cards. They're double-sided, which is cool. So these go out with every order. So if you order something and you pick it up from here or wherever, in the bag will be one of these. Or if you order for shipping, in the box will be one of these. So yeah, future reference kind of stuff. Or if you're like, hey, this guy might have this game, all the business helps right now. We can't do the usual market stuff. Pentagon is doing some sort of online thing, but I'm not sure the details of that quite yet. So hopefully that'll work out okay, but no physical markets is pretty bad for me right now. Stuff is still selling, but definitely nowhere near as as much as it would at the markets and stuff. But we are still selling quite a bit. Next is this heavy son of a bitch. So Civ 4, the Gold Edition. So I believe that includes, yeah, it's the Game of the Year and the Warlords expansion. So Game of the Year includes like all your other expansions, and then Warlords I think came out after Game of the Year even came out. So it includes all those expansions, which is pretty sweet. So picked that one up because why not? What's great is I'm pretty sure the SteelSeries mat that I picked up is the same as the one that I ordered off Amazon. So I still have the box. I just returned that one to Amazon. No, I'm not going to do that. Yeah, it's pretty sweet though. It's funny that I just have the box still for it. I don't know where I should put this box. I don't need it to go over there for now. Next up, Oblivion Game of the Year Edition, because of course, for PC. All these PC games have the codes. I have checked to make sure that the codes are there. So yeah, just to make sure the discs look good. But yeah, Oblivion Game of the Year. So that's pretty neat. Like, Oblivion was a really good game. I didn't get into it as much as I wanted to. I got really into Skyrim. Hundreds of hours. But Oblivion, I never sunk hundreds of hours. Close. Probably 70. But never the full. And I don't know why. I don't know if I repeat it, to be honest. And last, just a PS2 copy of Final Fantasy XII, because, you know, why not, right? It is cheap enough. Disc's in great shape, and it is complete, which is nice. Usually, I don't know what it is about PS2 Final Fantasy. PS1 Final Fantasy, 99% of the time, discs are gem mint so long as they're all there. But PS2, and PS3 too, most discs PS3 are generally pretty good shape. Very rare that PS3 does not work, and usually if they don't, it's a system problem. But PS2 and original Xbox are the gnarliest games. Even Wii, most of the times, ends up being in better condition. Like, if you go into a thrift store and stuff and you look at the games, you have to look at the discs, because there's some that are just so bad that it might be a gem of a game, but it's just not worth picking up. Like, I've passed up on, like, you know, Wii Sports Resort, which is like a $20 game for like $3 because the disc was just fucked. And it's not worth it for the cardboard sleeve, right? So KOTOR I've seen once for like $3 or $4, but the disc was just absolutely destroyed. And there's no point, right? And there's no manual in it, so there's no point in picking it up for the manual and the, oh, they shut off. The manual and the case. It's not really worth, you know, it might be worth $3 or $4 if you get a loose copy down the line, but you got a chance that you're going to find a loose copy, right? So, yeah, I don't know what it is, but this one's in great shape, really, really good shape. I have some PS2 discs that aren't in greatest shape in the store and stuff. They're all tested and working, but I don't know what it is about that stuff, man. I don't know. PS2. All right, now. So this is, I believe, from the collector's edition of Watch Dogs, but it's the statue. It's his what's his face's statue. So Watch Dogs was such a game for me that I don't remember the protagonists or the antagonists' names. I don't know any of the character names. Kyle, probably, something like that. But yeah, it's the statue. It's official Ubisoft. You can see on the bottom. So I think it came from the collector's edition. But it's a pretty badass statue. It's for somebody who doesn't even really like Watch Dogs. It's a pretty cool statue, and it's well made. Like, it's solid. It feels good to hold, and I feel like if I accidentally drop it, it's not going to shatter to a million pieces like a lot of the cheaper ones do. Mighty Number 9, that special edition, signature edition, not special edition, that statue, I actually have it somewhere over there on a shelf. That thing, I feel like I could break it by just thinking about it. Like, I have like pop figures that are in better like condition as far as breakage than that, and I find some of the Funko Pops, they have little pieces that will break very easily, but yeah, no, that one's bad. He's super cool. Love it. It's a really cool statue. I don't think there's any value there, but it's neat. It's one of those things that I like just because it's an eye looker, right? So I'm going to set him right over here. Well, maybe not. You can stand on the ground, it's fine. Last on the couch is this, and I'm super psyched to pick this up. So this is the hardcover official guide from the collector's edition of the Phantom Pain. So and it's in like stupid good shape. Like, you can look at the pages, right? There's no bending there, like the spine's perfect. There's no scratching or gouges in the cover. Gorgeous condition book. One of the better ones I've picked up. But yeah, absolutely gorgeous book. This one's obviously for sale right now. And if you have a collector's edition of Phantom Pain and need the book, here it is. But yeah, absolutely amazing condition. I was shocked. I was like, holy shit, okay. Alright, let's move into the weird stuff. So I picked up a couple of things today. Some of them a bit weirder than others. One thing did come in that was a shipment. So pretty much anybody that runs any kind of storefront, order stuff off of like AliExpress and Wish and stuff. Generally, I find AliExpress is better as far as price goes, but Wish is generally faster with shipping it to your face. Wish's tracking has gotten way, way, way better. Unfortunately, you pay for that because every Wish order you pay shipping, whereas AliExpress is not the case. And you can get some super cheap deals. eBay's the same. Every once in a while, I'll pick stuff up eBay. Generally, eBay, I'll go for cheaper stuff. Excuse me, that's within Canada. So they've shipped it from China and are selling it for a little bit more within Canada, so it ships faster, depending on what I need it for and how soon I need it. So yeah. Apparently Freedom wants to tell me that my bill is due. So I guess I have to pay them after this video. Alright, but I want to show you this because it came in today, a little package. And I bought these to see the quality of them. So I was very interested to see how good these are. I don't know what the hell that is. They are Star Trek stickers, and they're an amazing quality. They're really, really good. I was wholly surprised when I picked these up. Apparently I can't open the fucking thing. And how good of quality these actually are. These are great quality stickers. So, like Starfleet Command and stuff there. You've got the dribbles with the Live Long and Prosper hand. You've got a great and cool picture of Mr. Spock. Just tons. There's so many of these, and they're so cool. The Final Frontier. Straight up like the Starfleet Command logo. Starfleet Academy crew. Like, these are really, really cool. I wasn't sure how good the sticker quality and stuff was going to be, but they're actually really good. They stick well. And you can just feel it. Like, they're not like super cheap stickers. So if anybody's interested in stickers, this is stuff that I've been ordering more so for the market, like physical markets. But if you're interested in stickers, especially Starfleet, let me know. I've got some Fallout ones coming too that I ordered from the same store. Mostly because I just want to keep a few of them. I've got a couple other things ordered too. But mostly it's like cables and shit. Apparently I suck at getting these back into the little case here. They can just, it's fine. They can just sit over there. But yeah, they're really cool. And then yeah, I've got some other stuff on order, mostly cables coming. And like third-party controllers and stuff like that. You can order off of there fairly inexpensively. So, and yeah, so like I've got a Genesis that needs a controller, so I've just ordered a controller off there to complete that set. A Super Nintendo that needs the adapter, the power adapter, so I've just got that on order. Stuff like that to complete sets. Sometimes I'll order extra and then sell the extra or keep the extra. All depends on what I've got, what I know I might be getting, what time of year it is. So it really does depend. So yeah, like I might need one NES controller, but I'll order 4, right? And then I'll sell 2 of them and then keep one of them for the system and one of them for a future system that might not have one or have a broken controller or whatever, right? Because third-party stuff, a lot of it's still really good. NES and Super Nintendo, I find like knockoff stuff is actually really, really good if you can get the good quality stuff. There are some that are bad. I find Genesis is really terrible to find a good quality. And I find the Genesis official controllers are pretty gnarly anyway. I find them cheap feeling compared to Super Nintendo. That's my personal opinion. And the third-party ones are just more so. It's like I said about the statue, break it with my mind kind of stuff. But the NES ones we've gotten in have been really solid plastic. Same with Super Nintendo. Like, literally, it looked like a Super Nintendo controller minus the logo. That was it. It felt the same. Like, I was pretty impressed at the quality. But anyway, let's dig into here. All right. This is an interesting one. And I'll tell you why. So it's a third-party computer joystick. So it's old school Commodore, Atari. What is the ending on it, actually? Let's see. Oh yeah. It's holy shit. So it looks like it'll fit most older computers, so Commodores, VIC-20s, that kind of stuff. That's what it's for. But it's in the box, and it's actually it looks brand new. It doesn't look like it's been used. Like, the cable is still wrapped in the twist tie, not like a elastic that you generally see, or tape. So that's kind of cool. So it may have been used, but it wasn't used much. It looks very, very new. But yeah, it's just, I love it. It's just joystick. For most popular computers, there's nothing about a date on here at all. The bottom has nothing. There's no branding, with the exception of it says Dave Co., which I think is the store they bought it from. But on the back here, it's really funny. You can pay more, but you can't buy a better joystick for your computer than this joysticks. Yeah. Yeah. I love it. It's great. It's my favorite thing. Yeah, I picked this up at a lot, which I'm getting into now. It's the lot. It was a bunch of random stuff for, like, quite cheap. I think she was just had a bunch of stuff left over from her kids or something. She just wanted rid of it, and they might have cleaned out the closet during quarantine. I'm getting a lot of that. Like, yeah, we cleaned out the house during quarantine, found all this gaming shit, just take it for whatever amount of money. Which is good for me. Especially when you get cool stuff like this, because this is in stupidly good condition. It comes with a protector, but it's Zelda. It's Link's Awakening, but it's in really good shape. Like, look at that shine. It's like it's in really, really good shape. It is real. It's got the stamp. It's got all the stamp, all the stuff that it should. Everything's in the right place. I have no doubt it's real. But that logo is legit, like a 10 out of 10. Like, I haven't seen a logo like that in a very long time for this game. Like, that's gem mint. It's funny because I saw this same game in Value Village recently for $10 more, and the logo was just fucked. It was like super faded and then yellowed. It was gross. Like, but they wanted more for it because of course they did. Biggest price gougers out there, if you ask me. It's Value Village, and I hate it because I go in all the time. Can't now, but all right. Next from this little box is this River Raid for, I'm guessing it's the 2600, and it looks 2600-y. But River Raid, I remember that game. It's a pretty good game. It's worth a couple of bucks. I don't think it's worth a lot. But it's a cool one. I like it because it's got that, like, grippy style. Like, back when, like, the cartridges, they're like, how are you just gonna get these the fuck out of there, you know? The Atari Jaguar has those weird, like, circular handles. Like, it's like some sort of, like, handicap bar in a shower. Trying to, like, pull out the cartridge. Like, you're having trouble, like, pulling on this plastic. Like, I never understood why, you know? I just never understood why. Little Lego Star Wars Complete Saga, not, you know, the coolest thing, but hey, you know, it's Lego Star Wars, it's neat. It's always neat to get Lego Star Wars stuff. And we've got Mario Bros. Duck Hunt cart. Because of course we do. They even have a $5 sticker on it. Like, look. They know it's not worth anything. But it does come with a sleeve. It's a third-party sleeve, but it's nice to have a sleeve. Yeah, it's neat to have NES stuff. I don't come across cartridge stuff very often. It's the oldest I come across is usually PS1, PS2, and it's been more PS2 lately than anything else. So coming across cartridge stuff is fun. Like the River Raid and all that kind of stuff, because you don't come across it for a decent enough price anymore. which I really hate. And a lot of people will like turn around and sell Duck Hunt and stuff. I've seen it up for $15 in some retro stores. Fuck no, it's not worth it. It's $5. It's a $5. I'll probably end up keeping it and just bundling with an NES whenever it comes across. I don't know. Next we've got, oh yeah, this one. So it is one of the repo carts, so 76 in 1. These were pretty common back in the day, and it's fucking heavy, like really weighty. But yeah, it's super cool. 76 in 1. It's got, what do we have here? Pinball, Dig Dug, Excite Bike, Mappy, Super Brother 1 and 2, Donkey Kong 3 apparently, Galaza, which I'm gonna guess is Galaxian, whatever the hell, Frontline, Zippy Race. Oh, there's Mario Bros. What? Arabian Nights, Balloon Fight. There's Galaxian. What? I don't even know. King of the Ghosts. There's Gyromite on it. What? Like, wait, what? How does this have Gyromite? Again, it comes with a case thing, which is neat. I like that. That's cool. But yeah, 2 NES titles, one real, one not, but hey, still kind of neat. Even those like old repo carts, they're old, they're still old. Like they still came out like forever ago. Alright, you ready? Here's some more NES. Sesame Street 1, 2, 3. Hard-hitting title right there. Again, it's also in super good shape. Like 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10 mint shape. They got $4 on it apparently. I can't believe how good a shape these are in, honestly. These carts are in amazing condition. I'm missing the garbage terribly. And one more, I think this is the last NES title. I think. It's Bart versus the Space Mutants, which is a terrible game. But it's a game. Yeah, Bart versus the Space Mutants. Again, stupidly good label. Stupidly good. Yeah. Alright, what else we got? Oh yeah, this is some weird stuff. So I actually have, I think, still 2 or 1 or 2 of these games left. But this is Munchman and Parsec, which I had before, but I sold for the TI-83 home computer. So Texas Instruments home computer. So those calculators and stuff, they used to make computers and they used to sell games. They're really hard to find. They're not worth anything at all. I don't think any of them are. But they're still cool because nobody really remembers these unless they're into collecting old computer stuff. There's a guy in Kelowna, not too far from me, who I bought an Atari XE GS, as well as a ColecoVision off of recently. And he's got a VIC-20 in the box up for sale right now, which I'm hoping I can snag at some point. But he might have one of these old things. I should ask him, because if he does, I wonder if he'll sell it. Because I want to try this shit out. Yeah, I want to try it out. But yeah, 2 cool games. They're weirdly shaped. Again, they've got like a hook thing. I don't know why. I've never seen a TI, so I don't know why. Could be aesthetic. Could be some reason for it. I don't know. Let's see here. Oh yeah, these. So these are Star Wars comm chips. There's 4 or 5 of them in here. Qui-Gon Jinn, Jar Jar Binks, some sort of elites. Oh, Droideka. Yeah, they're really cool. There was a game for them back in the day, and you got all these comm chips and stuff, and like you built up like your army and stuff like that. They were pretty cool. They're not worth anything, but they're neat to find because they're not around really, right? It's like a lot of people don't remember that Nintendo actually had like an e-reader thing that you can get attachments for. I think it's for like the old Game Boys, but you get cards and stuff for it, and it teaches you that. It's really neat. But yeah, cool little find in that box. Something that came with it and fell in my lap was an Intellivision cartridge for football. I don't know what to tell you. It's just Intellivision football. It's kind of cool though. Intellivision. I got a bunch of Coleco stuff, so I mean, we're rounding the bend now. We've got all of them. Well, not quite all of them, but almost all of them. And I'll show you what I mean. So, not last, but Odyssey 2 cartridges, and more than one. So this is Blockout Breakdown, which is cool. And again, the handles, I love it, right? Because you just can't get it out of that system. This is bowling and basketball, because they're double carts. So on the Magnavox, you would press 1 or 2 for bowling, or 3 for basketball, and it would go to that game. Which is really cool. The Odyssey 2 was a weird system, and it didn't really go anywhere. Not a lot of people collect it either. Like, a boxed Odyssey is not worth that much, really. $100 maybe $150 on a good day if it's a really nice condition. But there's very few collectors for old PC. Very few. Computer turned back on. Very few. So because of that, they're not worth as much as, you know, like Nintendo, Sega, and stuff like that, or the niche stuff like, you know, Philips CDI and Amiga and whatnot, or even Commodore, right? Like Commodore stuff, there is some value. I've got Advanced Dungeons and Dragons, Hillsfar? No, not Hillsfar. The other one, which is worth like, you know, $50. Space Quest is $200. I recently had that and sold it. Monkey Island is about that as well. So old PC, King's Quest is a big one too that sells old PC, but the Odyssey stuff just doesn't hold that value. I've got two more apparently Odyssey things. We've got Speedway, Spin Out, and Crypto Logic. So 3 in 1 in that one. And then we've finally got only one on this one, which is Alpine Skiing. Apparently that takes up a lot of space to Alpine Ski. This one is so old that it's you can see the sticker is gone in the back of it. It's just gone. It's hanging on by the skin of its teeth at this point. It needs to be retaped or reglued, most likely, which isn't hard to do so long as it comes off in one chunk, but it's just annoying to do. But it happens a lot with these old cartridges. I see Atari cartridges that have this same kind of like stick on rather than like the better, because I find like these stickers are really good. Like the River Raid, like these will not come off, but those ones, for whatever reason, I don't know what they're made out of, but they just do. And it happens a lot. Same with the Nintendo. Nintendo's really good. Alright, and last one from this little lot is Pool of Radiance. It's a Forgotten Realms game. It's a D&D game for PC. 2 disc. Both discs are there. But yeah, it's a neat one. You don't see the old D&D stuff very often, especially in disc form, so that's a cool pickup. Alright, that's it for that box of stuff. So pretty cool, pretty neat stuff overall. I'm digging it. Next, I picked up a bunch of Xbox stuff. So, we've got a system that needs to be tested. Does it have a hard drive bigger than 4 gigs? Yes, 320. So 320 gig hard drive in this sucker, which is, you know, if it works, is a good size hard drive, bigger than 250s, which is standard. It's got a Gears sticker on it, but that's fine. And it's a slim model too, which is good. The slim models have way higher success rate, like 80% and higher than the arcades, which are somewhere in around about 60%. Which sucks for me, but hey. Yeah, then we have some Xbox games. So we've got Gears 2 Limited Edition, which is cool. A neat little addition to anybody's stuff. It isn't sealed, so you can take it out here. But it's got, you know, the steelbook and the book in it. Steelbook's in stupidly good shape. A lot of them are bent, especially at the hinges here. Like Halo 2, a lot. It's a thicker edge, and they're always bent and beat up. Yeah, in the art book, which is super neat. Super, super neat. Let's put it back together. If I can. Apparently I'm having trouble. There we go. Okay. Put the sleeve back on. There we go. And all together again. And then next up, we have another steelbook. This one's fucking cool. Metal Gear Rising. Yeah. Yeah. Holy shit. Is that a bonus disc? Oh shit. Comes with the soundtrack. No way. That's really cool. I haven't seen that steelbook before. I wasn't aware they made it. It's in good shape. It's less good shape than the Gears one, but it's not damaged more than some scratching, which is a positive. It's not bent or anything or broken anywhere. Alright, what else do we got? UFC 2009 Undisputed. I have like 3 copies of this. So not super special, but that's okay. We've got... that's actually a good game. Hitman, Blood Money. Really decent game. It's funny, $7.99 stick out. It's about what it's worth now. Good game. Good game. We've got your obligatory, going with the console sports title, NHL 11. I think my favorite NHL game was NHL 06 on the PS2. Don't ask me why, but it was. I have an NHL game for my Xbox One sitting in the sale thing. I should try it out and see if it's any good. It's NHL 15. I don't actually know. Next we have Ground Zeroes. So this, yeah, so this is the older edition. Cool. Ground Zeroes goes with the book and stuff. I like how they flipped it inside out. I really like the inside art better than the regular game art. It's quite cool. And then we've got, oh yeah, the Metal Gear Solid HD Collection. That's a cool title. This is a wicked one. So it gives you 2 Sons of Liberty, 3 Snake Eater, and Peace Walker, all in one, in HD. It's a 2-disc, which is fine. It's in great shape. Wow. Wow. Pretty impressed. It's a good one. And we've got Mass Effect 2, because of course, it's another 2-disc game. I never understood why they got into 2 discs in that one, but hey. Whatever, right? Oh, okay. So, empty case with a secondary disc for Mass Effect 2. So I'm a little confused on that one, but hey, whatever. It's fine. And then there's a loose copy of Skyrim, which is totally cool. So, yeah. That one's a little rougher. That one we might have to toss. We'll see. See if it works. Not a big deal. It's only Skyrim. Alright. And then the system itself came with a Kinect, which is great. Always nice to have those Kinects kicking around. Alright. And then it comes with its power cables and stuff. But it also comes with 3 controllers. So that's really nice. So 1 goes with the system usually, and then 2 extra, which is always good to have. But yeah, other than the cables and the thing, that's it. That's the pickups and stuff today. So yeah, I just want to show that off and let you guys know what I'm getting. And pictures will go up of those soon, so once they're tested and